Welcome to Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Hot Toddy and DJ P.O.R.C. He's back.
I'm back.
I was telling him as we were waiting because we had a lot of time to wait here tonight. It was hard doing the show last week by yourself. It's rare when one of us has to do that, but it is not easy.
I think I had to do it by myself one time, but I had to compensate because I had a pretty lengthy playlist. So I got through it.
You got through it, yeah.
I just had very, very small voice breaks.
Right, and I got through it too, and I had very short things, a very small. What's the word? Talk breaks.
Yeah,
yes,
talk
I
breaks.
had very short ones too, but yeah, like for the first time in like I don't know if ever I went through like the entire playlist of the music that I have in here. And I usually have like 20 songs in here, and usually we don't get through maybe 13, 14, and that's including closing time and the song that starts the show, you know.
I want to say I had 20, and I had to go digging through Maestro to put another one in.
See, I'm smart.
I got compliments on my playlist that night.
Oh, yeah.
Remember. I got a few phone calls
See?
even say, this is awesome.
You should do more playlists, I'm saying. Because I start to repeat myself, and I know tonight's playlist is a lot of repeats. Some new, some actually, hold on a minute. There we go.
There you go.
I got a lot of phlegm going. You made me laugh before the show started.
Yep.
And it was one of those high-pitched old lady laughs that I have. Yeah, he about made me pee my pants laughing so hard right when I walked in here. And now I'm suffering for it in my throat. What was it talking about? Oh, playlist. Yeah. We do have one new song that we're playing tonight we've never played before. Spoiler, because it was gonna start the show, but now we're gonna start with another band that we were talking about a few minutes ago.
Okay.
But the next song right after that is gonna be Genesis, I Can't Dance. We've never played that song on here before. It goes, I can't dance.
Honestly, didn't know Genesis put out any 90s material.
There's a few good 90s songs from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume their heyday was in the 80s.
Their heydays 80s.
I thought they kind of dissolved in the 80s, and Phil Collins started his.
Yeah.
He'd already done pretty much a lot of solo stuff in the 80s, hadn't he?
Oh yeah, he had. He had most of his success came in the late 80s. So we're looking at late 70s, early 80s was Genesis, mid 80s into the 90s. That was Phil, but Genesis came and went back and forth.
Okay, so I'm honestly not super familiar with Genesis.
You know, Phil Collins is coming to America. He's got a bunch of dates coming up.
Anywhere near
Charlotte, I think, is the closest. And maybe Atlanta, too. I can't remember. But, yeah, he's not coming to Tennessee, which I was a little PO'd about, because I would love to see some Phil Collins in person. That's a bucket list concert.
I want to hear Take Me Home, and that's about it.
Take me home. It's a good song.
Because I don't remember.
Now, how can you not want to see In the Air Tonight live?
Yeah, I would. Okay. I would definitely be in the crowd for that one.
Yeah, come on. That's the greatest song he ever did. One of the greatest songs of all time, In the Air Tonight.
Do you think like everybody in the crowd would do the air drum solo?
Oh, you can count on that. Everybody would be like, blah, 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 blah.
In the air tonight. Yeah.
It's pretty intense, that drum
Lord.
solo. That drum solo is pretty intense. He usually plays those back to back too, because they're like the two most popular songs he ever did.
What, In the Air Tonight and what?
Take Me Home.
Oh, okay. I would not have thought of that.
Yeah. Take Me Home. Well, Take Me Home is like his go-to closing song. It's just a good way to close the show.
Yeah, it's a good soothing song.
Most of his concerts.
And Take Me Home, sort of.
Take me home.
Sort of like I feel like that's like a subtle jab at the audience for them to get out and go home.
It's like his closing time.
Yeah,
we have closing time on this show, and he has Take Me Home. Yeah.
Wait, which band are we opening up with though?
We're opening with Fleetwood Mac, and there's a reason for that. We were discussing this a few minutes ago.
Because, you know, the one and only Bill O Reilly,
who's doing
my idol, yeah, he saw Fleetwood Mac in concert.
He did.
And but he got off on a really weird tangent about condemning millennials for their narcissism and socialism, because apparently he doesn't know how concerts work.
Yeah. Apparently he doesn't understand that people nowadays with those, flipping camera phones, you're able to take pictures and whatnot with them, and you kind of want to remember those moments.
Yeah, but it went a little beyond that, though. He was complaining about, like, the younger crowd standing up and dancing, He's
Right.
like, and I was sitting down, I couldn't see.
Exactly.
Because I
Yeah.
didn't want to stand up. Like, well, concerts don't really work that way.
You're right.
I mean,
You know what? Yeah, young people should never go to concerts. A bunch of 50, 67-year-old people with breathing problems. They should go to concerts. That should be what happens at every concert. Forget those little teeny boppers and children who want to have fun.
I know, right?
Yeah,
He
that's
probably-
the problem.
He probably couldn't even hear himself curse under his breath.
Probably.
It was so loud.
He probably couldn't say, it's all Obama's fault.
It was just, I had a monologue about how the millennial generation are a bunch of narcissists, and I completely forgot it because they were dancing in front of me.